So, you think you're using AI correctly. Most people do. But what if I told you that you're only tapping into maybe 10% of its real power?
Yeah, you heard that right. Just 10%. See, most people treat AI like a fancy calculator when it's actually a supercomputer for your brain. It's designed to literally augment your intelligence in ways that are, frankly, hard to even imagine.
So stick with me for the next few minutes, and I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock that other 90%. By the time we're done here, you'll have the framework to use these tools to become smarter than pretty much everyone else out there. All right, let's get right into the heart of the issue. I like to call it the AI intelligence gap. And really, it all comes down to a single critical question. Are you using AI like a simple tool, or are you using it as a true partner in your thinking?
I mean, look at this. This pretty much says it all, right? 99% of people are using AI for the basics. Writing emails, summarizing articles. And hey, that's fine. It's useful. But that's not where the real magic happens. The top 1%, they're on a whole different level. They're solving complex problems, simulating entire teams of experts, and generating truly new ideas. That gap, we're going to close it right now.
And just staying in that 99%, it actually comes with a real risk. I love this quote, "Using AI passively is like a wheelchair for the mind. If you just sit back and let it do all the work, your own thinking gets weaker. It literally atrophies." But we're not going to do that. Nope. We're going to use AI to build mental muscle, and here's exactly how we're going to start.
Okay, technique number 1. This one's a game changer. It's called Command and Expert, and it's all about turning your AI from like a generic search box into a world-class mentor. Instantly.
Just look at the difference here. You're not just asking a simple question, you're giving the AI a role, a persona, a mission. See, you're not asking it what it knows, you're telling it who to be. It's a totally different approach.
And that one simple shift, it makes the answers you get back like 10 times more valuable. Easily. Because you're not getting a generic summary from the web. You're forcing it to tap into the specific mental models and deep knowledge of an actual top-tier expert.
Okay, so now you've got your expert on call, what's next? Technique number 2, think like a partner. This is where we move beyond those one-and-done questions and start having real, deep, strategic conversations.
This is so important. The real power of AI is almost never in the first answer. It's in the follow-up. It's in the back and forth. The smartest people, they don't have transactions with AI, they have conversations. They push back, they dig deeper, they really explore an idea with it.
And look, here's a super simple but incredibly powerful way to structure that. You start broad. Then you ask for the core principles. Then you say, okay, show me some real-world examples. Then, what are the common mistakes people make? And finally, you explore the weird edge cases. This little flow, it can compress hours of research into just a few minutes.
All right, this brings us to our third technique. And honestly, this might be the most powerful one for upgrading your thinking. It's called Simulate Genius. This is where you get AI to look at one single problem from a bunch of different expert viewpoints all at the same time. So, picture this. You've got a tough decision to make. First, you tell the AI, analyze this for me like an entrepreneur who's obsessed with growth. Then you say, okay, now analyze the same problem as a scientist, focused only on the data and first principles. And then, now act like an investor and tell me about the risk and long-term value. Just like that, in seconds, you've basically built yourself a personal board of expert advisors. The result? It's a massive, massive advantage. Because the best decisions, they never come from just one point of view. They come from seeing the whole picture. The opportunities, the hard data, the hidden risks, all laid out together. So when you put all these techniques together, what do you get? You get your unfair advantage. This is the big idea, the core insight that I promise will change how you think about AI forever. Here it is. AI doesn't replace your intelligence. It amplifies it. That's everything. The goal isn't to get AI to think for you. The goal is to use AI to make your own thinking faster, sharper, and way more powerful than it could ever be on its own. And folks, this is the new reality. The winners in the age of AI won't be the people who know the most. It'll be the ones who know how to think with AI. The game is totally changed. Your ability to partner with AI, that's the most valuable professional skill you can build right now.
So what does all this mean for you right now, today? Look, this isn't just some interesting theory. This is your transformation moment. This is a practical shift you can make literally the second we finish up here.
And here's how you do it. I call it the 10-minute upgrade. That's it. Just spend 10 minutes every day having a real conversation with AI. Ask it these kinds of powerful questions. What are the absolute core ideas in this topic? What do the experts understand that beginners always miss? What mental model should I learn that would completely change my perspective?
I'm telling you, if you do this, even for a week, you will start to see connections and opportunities that everybody else is blind to. Your brain will literally start operating on a whole different level.
Now, if you want to go deeper and learn how to use AI in a super practical way for your business, for your productivity, for real-world results, I actually teach these exact strategies step by step. You can get started right here. And for any business or training inquiries, feel free to reach out directly here. And hey, if you want to make sure you're always ahead of the curve in this AI revolution, do yourself a favor and subscribe to the channel. Because this is what we do here. We explore exactly how you can turn AI into your ultimate secret weapon.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. You now have the playbook of the top 1%. So how are you going to use it to build your ultimate advantage?